So my mom asked me, she said, "Do you feel, how does 44 feel?" Like 43. It's not that different. So.
Oh my gosh.
Those are really good lemon bars.
I'm losing this.
Thanks.
Those are impressive.
Yeah.
Colin really likes lemon
I
bars.
do.
It's kind of like crack.
Yeah. A lot like crack.
I used to make, several years ago, before Pickle, when you were at Station 35, I used to make breakfast burritos.
Mm-hmm.
Got a station called Crack Burritos.
Yeah.
I'm like, what does she put in these things?
I used to bring these.
Methamphetamine.
We had a Trader Joe's close to the office that when I was going into the Plano office, and I used to get these things from Trader Joe's. They're like basically like coffee candy, but I didn't drink coffee in the afternoon. But I would get this bag of coffee candy, and I would use that. And there's a lady that worked close to my cubicle, and she'd ask me for some of that. She'd be like, "Man, this stuff is fantastic. Need to get through the day." All right.
Scout just eating coffee beans in the afternoon sometimes.
Oh my
Gets a little
gosh.
pep from it.
She eats coffee beans?
Yes.
Oh.
I've never.
I've never
I've
done
heard
that.
of. I mean, I've had coffee beans that are like encased in chocolate,
Mm-hmm.
No, just
but I don't think I've ever had the.
Just the straight beans,
You
right?
know, just
I don't do
I'm
that
just
either.
munching on coffee
Yeah.
beans. That's like
yeah,
a
absolutely.
new
check it.
level.
Yeah, exactly.
She eats all kinds of weird things. She
Okay.
always has.
Yeah, so how do we do this?
Super easy game.
Okay.
You have
Yeah,
a
those
whole
are
bunch of
ours.
cards that are
Yeah.
numbered 1 to 16, and there
Okay.
are 5 of each of those. 5 ones, 5 twos, 5 threes, so forth and so
In the
on.
different suits.
Yes, you could call. Yeah, I guess the number is the only thing that matters.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about anything else on the cards. And then there are these 5 looter. There's 5 of these in there. Looters. They're like wilds.
Okay.
So basically, you're going to go on your turn. You will draw a card, and then you can do any number. You can play. You only draw 1 card, but then you can play as many times as you want. If you have 2 of a card, let's say 2 5s, or it could be 2 or more. It doesn't have to be. I say 2, but it doesn't have to be 2.
Be up to your whole hand.
And so you have. Let's say I had this in my hand.
Okay, sure.
So I could put down that. I could put down that.
One is
And these are kind of like open sets. I'm working toward a bag
Then
of
that's
loot.
it.
Now, once I have cards out in front of me like this, Sarah could then, if she got a 5, she could play her 5 and then take my 5s, and then they would become. She'd have 3
Her
5s.
fives.
Or
Okay.
if she had 2 5s that she played, she could play her 2 5s as a set, and we could potentially have 2 sets, but there's no reason she wouldn't steal my 5.
Sure.
You know,
Okay.
she would just play hers and then steal
You
mine.
can steal somebody else's.
If it's a looter, you could play the 7, you could steal the 7s, so forth and so on. When you get, I'm not going to have 5-5, but if I got 5 5s, if I was playing the last 5 on mine, or Sarah had stolen or you had stolen it, and you played the last 5, you'll just turn them over. That's going to be worth 10 points.
And how, you said there were 5 of each number?
There's 5 of each number.
Okay.
So every
it takes
time you
5
get
to turn
5
them
of a
over?
number,
Okay.
you turn it over. Now, if I had 4 7s and 1 looter there, I would not turn that over.
Right.
I would keep the looter there, but if somebody else gets the 7, then they trade the 7, they get the wild looter, I get to turn over the bag. So I get the 10 points, but they get the looter that they could use for a while. At the end of once somebody goes out and they play the last card in their hand, that's the end of the round.
Okay.
And so if you have cards stuck in your hand, you lose a point for each card in your hand.
Okay.
And any cards that are in incomplete sets are 1 point apiece. So
Okay.
so bags of loot, 10 points. Anything that's not a bag of loot, that's just cards that are open, that you get stuck with, is worth 1 point. And if you go out, you get 10 points. You just get an automatic 10 points for going out.
And how do you go out again? You play all the cards in your hand?
Your cards, at the end of your turn, your cards are gone. You have no cards in hand, round over.
All right.
That's it.
Then 1 point for every card in other people's hands, and incomplete sets are a point as well?
No, you don't get points for other people's cards in hand.
Hello?
They just lose
Yeah,
a
negative
point.
points is what
Negative
I meant.
points.
Yeah,
They
sorry, I didn't
personally
say-
lose negative points.
Yeah. So they lose points for each card in their hand plus incomplete sets in front of them.
So they gain the
They
point.
gain the points.
They
for
gain the
incomplete
point.
sets.
Incomplete sets. So if you had 3 3s,
Mhm.
incomplete, 1, 2, 3 points. I get 3 points. But if I had
Okay.
3 cards in my hand when you went
Then
out,
it's a wash.
it's a wash.
Okay.
But if I had the bag of loot, it's going to give me money.
Okay.
And so you basically
If the bag of
play-
loot's in your hand, is that negative points as well?
You can't have a bag. It's not a bag of loot if it's in your hand.
Okay.
If you kept that in your hand
Uh-huh.
and then somebody else went out, it's just negative point for each card in your
Gotcha.
hand.
Okay.
Nothing in your hand is valuable to you.
Gotcha. Play it all. All right.
And you can put down as many cards as you want, correct? Or
You can do as many. You can do as many things as you are able to do. I mean, you can only draw once, but
Okay.
you can do as many other things in a turn. Taking a card, if somebody else has cards laid out, taking those, putting cards down. Now, here's the catch: if you can't do anything or choose not to, you can do. It's kind of like a punt action.
Mhm.
And so, if you're punting, you can basically take 1 card from your hand. That's a single, a loner, and put it down, and that loner's in front of you. Now, the catch is, as long as you have a loner in front of you,
Mhm.
you can only take 1 action per turn,
Okay.
including if the next turn that comes around, I put a 16 down, and that's all I put. That's my 1
Because
action.
you started your turn with a
With a loner.
okay.
And so you can actually have multiple. So my 1 action could be putting another loner down. If I don't have anything else I can do, I have to put another loner down.
Uh-huh.
And so
So you can get behind the 8
you
ball
can
pretty
get
quickly.
behind the 8 ball if you have multiple loners sitting out there. There's strategically sometimes maybe some ways it's helpful,
Okay.
but like for instance, somebody's going to go out, and it's like your only chance is just to keep playing loners to get cards out of your hand.
Uh-huh.
That might be a strategical way to actually use that to your advantage, but
Okay.
it does put you at a disadvantage of your drawing, because when you do that, you also draw a second card. So you're gonna put your draw a card at the beginning of the turn. Oh, I can't do anything. I'm gonna play a loner.
Okay.
I draw another card.
So you.
So
So the
you
game doesn't
can't-
end. That's what I was
You
wondering.
can't just.
Okay.
It's impossible for you to play a loner and go out.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
end the round that way, because you have to draw a card at your turn,
Okay.
and so you can't use it to.
I figured there was some way to keep
Boards.
somebody from just laying their whole hand down at the beginning and then sticking everyone else with points.
Yeah,
That
you.
makes sense.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah,
you
have to draw a
couldn't
card.
do
You
that
don't have
because
yeah.
unless you got lucky, you would have to lay more than 1 loner, which you
Right.
wouldn't be allowed. You can't lay a loner if you've done other things on your hand.
Okay.
The only time you can lay a single is if you've done nothing else and you're passing on your turn.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can't. So that's the
Got it.
general setup, and we basically played at 160, and then
Okay.
every time somebody goes out, we reshuffle the cards, deal 8, and keep going.
Okay.
And then there you go.
Cool.
Anybody want to go first?
I don't care. We could draw. We could cut the deck so you goes first.
That's a good idea.
I think I missed the first part because I was talking to Jude. You just lay
It's
down
not me.
cards, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta go first. Okay, and you can lay down as many that match or a loner.
Right, but the loner is not good.
The loner,
Right,
if you
because
do
it only
the
allows you to lay
loner,
down one.
that's the only thing you
Action.
can do on
Okay.
your turn.
Okay.
But you can lay down as many other cards. You got to draw a card first, and then you can lay down as many other starting sets.
And
or
I can
whatever.
play on y'all, and y'all can play on my
If
card.
you play on someone, you steal.
You steal the whole thing.
Yeah.
You steal
It's
the whole
yours
thing.
now.
Okay, great. You steal it and it immediately goes in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I draw one and then I play. Right?
And is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to knock to
Oh,
say
okay.
you're done, because you can
Okay,
do
gotcha.
multiple plays. So
Okay.
So you can
we
keep
found
playing.
when we played a few times,
Mhm.
we just sit there and stare at the person like,
Okay.
"Are you done?" Because people can play
Yeah.
a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
So unless you knock,
Okay.
no way to know. All right. So I'm gonna steal those
Of course he is.
and put that there.
So now, if I had another 2, I would take the looter, and you would get.
And I would get the
Just
bag of
points.
loot.
Okay.
And oh, I forgot to draw a card.
Oh,
Oh,
you
you
draw
draw
at the end.
No, I was supposed to draw at the beginning and
Oh,
I
okay.
forgot to.
Gotcha.
So you don't draw at the end.
Okay.
All right.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Not a loner.
Because you
So-
have to make a play, right?
Yeah, we do that right there.
Yeah, you have to. I mean,
You have to play.
punting is you at least have to punt. Did you draw one at the end of your turn for the loner?
I didn't. You do have to do that.
You
Okay.
have to do that if you play a loner. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna take these and.
I can only do one play, right? Because I have a loner out here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so I can do that, right?
Mhm.
And now you don't have a loner.
No, she
Okay.
didn't have a loner.
Trying to help you.
Thanks.
Appreciate that. And then can I also do? I can also do this, right?
You can.
Man.
Okay. You think?
I'm not sure. Do I want to
That was a
pass
tenuous
or
look.
not?
Yeah.
Can I have those 4s, please?
Sure.
Take those and.
He's gonna get loose.
Yes.
He's like that cat from the what's that Sabrina show?
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, yeah. He's like
Yeah.
good cheese.
Yeah.
He usually won't come outside if it's cold, but if it was warm, he might actually try to escape.
You let him get in the garage at all? Or in the
No,
yard?
promise.
Uh-huh.
Well, we have a leash that we can put on him and take him for short walks.
Really?
So
Do you
sometimes
take
tolerate
him for a
that?
walk?
reasonably well. He tolerates surprisingly a lot with the kids. So I'm always like,
Man.
wow, he puts up with a lot. Because he'll wrestle with a lot. He'll actually attack the kids sometimes because that's what they entice him to do.
Uh-huh.
It's on them.
Okay, I'm gonna take your 5s.
Yeah. Take your 9s.
I feel like Sarah's getting booted.
It's okay.
Put those down.
No big deal.
All right.
You gotta knock it.
Oh, yep, knocking. I'll get it eventually.
Ruh-roh. All right, well, let's do this. And
Let's do it.
couple.
I shouldn't have done that. I didn't think. Give me something good. Okay, so this is the first time I've done this. I can do that, right?
Can do that.
Okay. Could I also lay it there and steal that?
Yep. Sure could.
Wow.
Okay. I don't know what the better move is. I'm going to try this.
Yeah, because then you get the points.
Right, I get those points, right? Somebody can still steal the 13. Okay, let's try that.
All right.
Let's see how this works out.
Okay.
It seems like a game where kids would fight
Oh, yeah.
playing.
I'm gonna play. Take those 8s and do that.
Oh, I'll take your 14.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Kind of.
Oh, somebody's got that. It's me. I've got those. Get some more sets out here, people.
Really going to
Some more what?
do
More sets of
here.
cards. I'm missing a few numbers.
Every time I put them down, y'all take them.
It's true. All right.
That matches that right there.
Oh, taking the stuff.
Trying to.
What is up? Well, let's play a looter.
Oh, yay.
There you go. So that's yours, right?
That's mine now.
Nice.
Wait, I didn't say
no,
I was
you did
done,
not.
Par. I'm done now, though.
Alright, alright.
It's taking the 7s, eh?
I'm gonna put that there because I'm sure someone will steal that pretty quickly.
Let's see how it is. Alright, let's do that. Let's steal it. There it is. And that's my one play.
I'll take your 12s.
Oh. There you go.
Okay.
Good. There's no way. Wow. Gotta lay a single down.
A single down.
Somebody take that.
Alright. I guess you're done. Oh, you gotta draw a card.
Yep. Oh, I do have to draw a card because of that. Okay.
Alright. What do I want to do here? Got one. She's got 2 cards. Shoot. I'm gonna go ahead and grab these. And do I want to do anything else? I'll play those. Oh, I had a loner. I can't do that. I can only do this.
You can only do one thing.
Oh, because
right?
you're the 1/7.
You have a loner. Yeah, I got that guy. Can't.
And if you have a loner, is it when you play a loner that you pull a card at the end of your turn, or if you have a loner out?
When you play it,
Okay.
you pull one.
Only the
Now,
turn.
if you play a second loner, now
Mhm.
you pull one at the end of your turn again.
Okay.
But if you're doing just a single action, you will.
Ooh. Whew. Thank
Oh,
you.
look
I
at
know.
that.
I wouldn't have done it except it's my only move.
Saved your life.
Yeah, you did. Where is that? I thought somebody had some cards somewhere.
What do you mean, my turned over ones that I stole from you? Yeah, I had these right here.
What number was that?
I
Oh
don't
no, I wouldn't
remember.
have it. I wouldn't have it.
Yeah,
You
it's
wouldn't
only
have
5.
it.
Yeah. Oh, Wade pulled it back. Okay. I'm not gonna put that out. The only other thing to do is help you out. All right.
Let's see here. I don't have a loner anymore. So. Take those back. Off those. Off those. And.
I'll take your 11s.
Okay.
And I'll play my 2 10s. And I'm out.
That's it.
Oh, I gotta take that real quick,
No, you
right?
don't.
Took one card off of my base for the one in my hand. So I had one left in my hand, so I just took that
Okay.
and discarded.
So all of these face-up cards are just
That work?
1 point apiece, right?
Yeah, so you'll get
Okay.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So you get 26.
Okay.
And
I've got 14 out here and 3 in my hand.
so
you get
14
11.
minus 3 is 11. And then I already took mine out, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 22. I think that's the first time that we played one and only one person got one bag of loot.
Uh-huh.
You only had the one the whole time,
Mhm.
right? And
Oh, I had a
nobody
bag of loot face up. On mine?
Do you mean the flipped ones?
else- No, only the flipped ones. Didn't you
Yeah.
have a looter in it?
Yeah, I had a looter.
Oh, then it's not a bag of loot.
Okay.
It's only a
it's
bag of loot
if you
if
get
it's
5 and
five
flip.
and it's flipped.
Okay.
The looters don't.
That's different.
Yeah, they don't.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't flip. Gotta get that looter out of there, sort of.
Gotcha.
But it's 5 points, so could be. Bag of loots are 10 though. They're worth a lot.
Okay.
The loot, if you have it on your face up, it's worth 5 points? Or it counts as 1,
What do
like
you
all the
mean?
other cards? What's worth 5 points?
If you had like 5, but it had a looter in it, that's
Mhm.
5 points. Because if it didn't have the looter, you
Yeah.
flip it, it'd be worth 10.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did have one of those. I had 3 4s and a looter.
Well, yeah, because you
Face
count
up.
each
Right,
card
so
individually.
that's 5 points. It's only
I see
10
what you
if
mean.
it's flipped with no looters.
Okay.
Got
I
it.
thought you
doesn't
meant
get
like that
flipped.
one card. With,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm with you.
The looter counts now. What's my? What do I have? 5, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I did that right. Make sure you have 8.
Right.
I got it. All right, and Colin's first this time.
Get all the these. Oh, so I draw one. Alright, come on, give me something. Ooh, I don't have any matchers. But I do have, this is my only option then.
You can do that.
Otherwise I'm stuck. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna do that. And then draw. Okay.
Oh, you're just gonna play a single. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's pretty smart. Let's see. What do I want to do? I think I'm gonna do the same thing. And your go, sir.
I'll take your 1, Wade.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not taking yours. Oh, wait, the 14.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
yes,
fine.
I take it. I'm sorry.
No, it's mine now.
No.
Hmm?
Okay, I'm done.
Alright. Oh, sorry, I drew 2 on accident. Okay, let's do that.
We'll take those 14s. Whoa. And that. And then, yeah.
Right, okay, 5 of each.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna put that down right there.
Oh. Locking it in.
Locking it in. It's mine
Locking
now.
it in. That's good. Nice. Alright. Let's see. I'll do that and draw, and you're good.
Thank you.
Alright. Let's do this. Let's grab that. Let's grab those. And
Locking it in.
Lock it in.
There it is. So that's all one action then, right? All that playing the card, taking it, and is it considered one action because it's one?
that is a good
Pile.
question. Because I stole, so I can play.
Mm-hmm.
Well, your action could have been to put down the 4 and the looter all at once. I mean, you
Right.
technically did it in 2 actions from your hand, but the
Right,
one
I did.
action
I
would
think-
have been.
you know,
So if you would have just played it all
I
right
think
there,
you're
then you
right.
would take that, right?
I think you're right. What did I have? What did I play? 1 4 and one of these.
Yeah,
And
you
had
played them.
3. So I think
Yeah.
I could play 1 4 and
And
take
then
your
that
4s.
would go over there.
But I think that's my action. I think that's a good call.
You wouldn't play
Okay.
down the 4
I-
and the looter at one time?
Yeah, you could put the 4 and the looter
That's
down
what I
together,
think
right?
you'd be able to do.
Oh, can you
Well,
only
because
play
then
one
that's
card?
a play
Mhm.
and a steal.
Okay.
Ah.
Which I don't
Oh.
think I can do. Well, I think I could play a card to steal, but playing 2 cards I think is like playing a pair. So I think that's a good question.
Okay.
That's a good clarification. It feels like one action, but it's like actually 2, I think.
Okay.
So I think I have to do it this way.
So we have stealing is one action, playing is another action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's not considered playing if the
I think if you
stealing
play
and the one card are
and
all one
steal,
action.
then
Uh-huh.
that's
one.
That's kind of like a one action maybe.
Okay.
But if you play more than 1 card, then I
Makes
think
sense.
it's
wants to try to light a match.
What?
Hughes wants to try to light a match.
We're not gonna light matches.
Okay.
Sorry, bub.
We're doing the same shit.
Well, at least not inside. Only if you have lots of gasoline. What do I have here? Okay, that's out here. Let's.
Oh, I forgot to draw one after I put down the
Yeah. Oh, do you want this one then?
one. No, because you know what that one is.
Okay, I just didn't know if you wanted. Okay, I'm gonna play it, but.
Alright.
Just trying to be fair.
And
So that's not considered playing a single then?
All I did was play one to steal.
Right. So you didn't play a loner then because you stole?
Yeah, because
Right.
I'm
Okay.
stealing.
But you
So
didn't
if
draw
I
again.
had played
Okay.
2, that would have been 1 play,
Okay.
and I could not have stolen.
Okay.
But I only played 1, but not as a loner.
Right.
I'm actually
Because
just
you're
playing
taking.
it
It's not a
to
loner
steal.
if you steal. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna take your 4s. Wade.
Oh.
My 4s.
There's your.
That was
You got
what I
one.
wanted.
You got
Man,
a bag of loot.
Ooh.
That is just
And then I'll
wrong.
also take your 2.
Well, that's at least good. Take
Trying to
mine.
do you a favor.
Give
There you
me-
go.
give me
So
some.
that's okay.
Yes,
got
sir.
it. Not okay. Pulling it together here. I'm getting it. Don't I have a thing that's out there? I do. I'll take that.
Oops. That's my bag of loot. I'm like looking at that like I'm gonna do something with it. Let's see. What do we got here? Well, we can certainly do this.
Was Court ready to go to my folks' house? Was he dressed like he was ready to work outside?
No idea.
Hold up.
But you're not coming out, Wasabi. Yeah, sorry, unless you want me to put on the leash. You have a leash for your cat? Yeah. That's a first for me. Do you want me to show you? Yeah. Okay.
Hey, can you make sure that Court is dressed and ready to work outside with Coach, please?
Yeah, I can do that.
Coach should be there in about 15 minutes. Or probably less. You know how he's always early.
Okay, cool.
Okay, love you.
Like, did I get everything?
Yeah,
Bye,
I gotta
baby.
think.
Don't know. I will take that.
There we go.
Um,
There's a 2 floating around there somewhere.
um, You know, I think what we'll do is this. I'll take those.
Oh, you can double looter.
You can, huh?
Alright.
So if you have a
Okay.
13, you would just take one of the looters. You wouldn't take the whole thing because there's
Right.
5 cards there.
So that's yours. So we can just swap 13s for looters now.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep,
Interesting.
that's right.
Okay. I'll take your 3s, Wade.
Oh.
A lot of options here.
Take these and
He's just waiting for it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Wait, I'm gonna take your 7s.
Stupid looters. Oh, I didn't draw a card. Sorry. Thought I was being clever. I was not. Might as well do it.
that's sort of unbelievable, but whatever. I'm good.
Wait, I'll take your 5.
At least they disappear fast.
That was my only option. I love you, Jude.
Wasabi's going out on his leash.
Yes, huh?
And
Wait, I'll take your 9s.
Take that. And then I'll take that. And lock it in. Like that. The end.
yes.
16's gone.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
Oh, right. So I get my own looter back then, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's
do.
nice.
There we go, that'll work.
Look at you, man. Racking up the points.
And oh, yeah.
Right. Let's see. I'll do that.
Wait, I'll take your 6s.
I'll take these 6s. Do that.
Alright. I'll take those 5s. Throw down some 15s. And I will take the 1 from your looter. So we'll get that. And then out.
Aww.
Oh man.
Okay.
So what do I do with this?
Well, who went out last time?
I did.
I forgot to give you 10 points for that.
Okay. What do you do with that? So you have 0, right? You have 4
I
here?
got -4.
You only get
Okay.
1 extra.
That's
I
easy.
only get 1 extra.
Right, because every card in your hand is 1 point, and all those are
Okay,
1 point.
so those are 1 point right there.
Yeah.
These are 10
Those
or
are
5.
10 apiece.
10 apiece.
10 apiece. Okay,
So
gotcha.
you got 41. Okay. 52. So you're up to 52. You caught back up there. How much do you have?
22.
22. So 58. Take my. Wait, I didn't count yet.
Oh boy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Is that in there? I took something else from you.
16. Just
At
that.
the top
I
and
think.
bottom. Okay.
16 and 10. 26, 36. So 8, 50. So 58, 52, 58.
Two shuffles and deals
I've
this time?
played a. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
I mean, technically the dealer rotates, but
Doesn't really
Are
matter.
you recording?
yeah.
Okay.
I am.
All of a sudden I realized, wait, I never saw him
All
start that.
All that silly stuff you said, it's on there.
Forever. It's on the internet.
I'm gonna vote play to 75
That sounds
Sure.
good.
instead of 160
Yeah. It'd be,
because
be pretty long.
I feel like 160 will take a while longer.
Yeah.
So 75 feels like 2 rounds maybe. Pretty fast in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I think 3 or 4 rounds is just about right. Again, with
Is
this.
that 8? 6, 7, 8.
That's
So
7.
we need to draw 1 more. Alright, I'll go first this round. So, draw a card and. Let's play that.
He's stealing my cards already.
Oh, look at that. See? Easy come, easy go.
Yeah, no kidding.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. Start off with that. There you go, mister.
Yeah.
I'll do that. And I'd like your 5s if you don't mind. Thank you, sir.
take your one.
Seems pricey. Good play right there. Is that pretty bad?
Funny. Well, it locks it in,
Yeah,
so
pretty expensive.
not
Especially
bad
this
as far as
early.
that goes. Let's see.
I'll take your fives.
Oh, my fives. Ah, locking it in. There you go.
Oh, it's not your turn yet. Actually, this guy.
Going back, I'm going back. Ooh.
Wait, I'll take your nine.
Oh, don't drop it.
Wait, I'll take your twos.
There's nines, please.
Alright. I'll take your fours. Take your 16s.
Yeah, he's been saving it up.
Yeah,
over
he
there.
has.
I'll trade you for that 11, that looter over there.
That'll work.
And
What? Oh my
I
gosh!
thought that was fun. I'm gonna go ahead and take a turn here real quick.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, dang it.
Gosh, that hurt.
So he Wade based us the first
He
two
did.
rounds.
He did.
These are worth 10 each, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there you go. I got 70. I got over 75 fast. What would you get?
I had 6.
6?
11.
So
I think you may have won.
I think so.
you had 11? 3,
Very like that.
I'm good.
I would definitely do another one. Yeah. Well, there you go.
Okay.
I didn't expect to do that. I had like 3 cards, and I'm like, huh, I think I can maybe pull this off, and it just depended on that last draw.
I saw you
Yeah.
playing those singles, and I was like, "That's fishy."
I kind of that was the
You
first.
got more of them.
That's the first time I came up with like an actual strategy where I was
Mhm.
like, huh, I wonder if I can just kind of do it just right
Right.
to where I can just kind of.
Yeah, there's definitely a strategy to, like, if you have 3 of a kind in your hand, just laying down 2 in the hopes that
Yeah,
you can pick
somebody else
that back
steals it,
up
and then you get it
later.
back,
Yeah, I did that a couple of times.
Yeah.
Locking in with looters is a pretty good strategy. Trying to go out fast is not a bad strategy because you get the 10-point
Yeah.
bonus
Mhm.
Yeah,
for going out.
And catch everybody with a lot of cards in their hands.
yeah. Like I only got 6 points.
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't even. That's the first time I've even thought about using that strategy.
Okay.
Fantastic. Well, now we can play what we came to play.
Let's do it.